Hey guys, Thunderset here doing another revisit to Dark Lords. So I really like Dark Lords. They're not particularly good. They do have some very glaring inherent weaknesses that keep them from glory. We'll go into those, but it's still really fun. This time we're solely focusing on Ceruli. He's really the core of our combos. So we're using 3 different boss monsters that all make use of Ceruli's effect to special summon to your opponent's side of the field and discard a card from your hand. So we have the brand new Wu Lord. He will destroy 2 cards, but the beauty of his effect, when he's everything I'm going to go over, it's when they're discarded by Ceruli. So he will destroy 2 cards, special summoning from your graveyard. So he won't be on the field for those instances of destruction. So your opponent couldn't chain like a floodgate, they couldn't hit you with a Canadia, they can't hit you with a void gate, or void trap hole. So it's a really good effect. It doesn't, think of it as not chainable, essentially, but it's pretty cool. And then, of course, we have Rainbow, who's the OG. He'll destroy all back row, destroy all monsters, and while you can chain to them, your opponent doesn't know whether you're going to destroy monsters or spells, so they have to decide, and then whatever they use, you can just destroy the opposite. It's really useful. Very strong effect, one of the stronger ones in the game. And then we're using Lucent. Lucent's really nice because he can just chain your combo. You can get a Ceruli to throw away a Lucent, then Lucent will special summon. You could throw another Ceruli to your opponent's side of the field, special summon a Wu Lord or a Rainbow, then you have lethal. And the beauty of Wu Lord and Lucent, while they're a little better than Rainbow, I'd say, while their effects are weaker, they can just special summon naturally when they're discarded by anything, say Dark World Dealings, Gates of Dark World, Cheerful Coffin, or even Dark World Lightning. So as you can see, we have very focused spells. We're using Spell Specialist, makes us super consistent, and most of our spells discard. So we have Gates, Lightning, Dark World Dealings, all Dark World cards. Cheerful Coffin, just straight up discard. You can discard up to 3. It's pretty unique, but very weak. It's a straight up minus for you, unlike these, where you're still drawing a little. And then we're using Into the Void, which is a super sacky, you gotta win this turn kind of thing, or get ready to have no hand. But it's still pretty useful when you're digging for what can be a crippling combo. So tons of weaknesses in this deck, guys. You have virtually no first turn play. Your first turn plays are just sitting a Lucent or a Wu Lord on the field. It's not super strong, and that's something Dark Lords could maybe use, like a real consistent, a real oppressive first turn play, maybe some sort of negation. I don't know if anything like that exists for Dark Lords, but it'd be interesting to add. But till then, it's just a fun archetype. It's not really competitive at all. But I hope you guys enjoy watching it. Thanks for joining. Alright, here's Zane Truesdale going second. Spell Specialist, no map, but our boy's using some sleeves. It looks like a Cyber Dragon sleeve too, pretty cool. So he sets a monster. The beauty of Dark World Lightning is you can hit set monsters. So we get to destroy a Zwei, throw away our Snow, which lets us search, I think, another Snow. That way we have something for our Dark World Dealings automatically, draw into a Lucent, search our Ceruli. Now we Dark World Dealings again, which is helping our opponent set up his graveyard and his hand. But it's okay because we're trying to end it this turn. So we get to throw away the Lucent. The Lucent's going to throw or bring out another Ceruli to our opponent's side of the field. That Ceruli now throws away the Wu Lord. For the Wu Lord to come out, we destroy both those monsters, and now we have lethal. That's like the perfect wombo combo there, guys. Works out great stuff. Alright, old school Seto Kaiba. We're going second. He's using the old golden Yugi and Seto map. Or not map, mat. Here we're starting with the Wu Lord. So that's the beauty of Wu Lord over Rainbow. He can just special summon himself alone, where he's not 100% reliant on Ceruli. But here we get a Snow. Now, we're fighting Gladiator Beast who didn't set a card for our Lightning, so that's like, what the heck. But that's okay, because we have other ways to it. So we do our Dark World Dealings, throw away our Snow, Dark World Dealings again, throw away Ceruli. Ceruli's going to throw away Lucent. Lucent's going to special summon, throw away another Ceruli to our opponent's side of the field. That's going to bring out our Wu Lord. We destroy both those back rows, because that equip card would have protected this Glad Beast. Anyway, we do another Dark World Dealings into another Lucent. That way we're able to, that was an animal play too, I didn't have that in hand. I drew it from that Dark World, so pretty animal play there. But it pays off, we wipe our field, opponent only has 2 cards, and we end the duel. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's Yami Yugi. Going first. Showing him Spell Specialist. So that's a break of a hand, and we're going first, so we just pass. It's not like we would have had good plays anyway. Our opponent also passes. Now we're going to Dark World Dealings. Just have to use our Ceruli. Reveal our opponent is a Dark Magician. That's just a rainbow. Destroy the monster. But we're not going to attack to activate Destiny Draw. So that's the difference. As that makes the whole duel. We win this duel because we avoid Destiny Draw. Our opponent is some sort of 30-card Dark Magician. I looked later, he had a lot of Mahads and Chocolate Magician Girls and things like that. So he probably started with some Mahads and Dark Magicians in hand and things like that. So avoiding Destiny Draw, that's all you have to do. He didn't have Spell Specialist, he didn't use a skill, you know it's Destiny Draw, don't trigger it, win the duel, great stuff. Alright, here we are facing the brand new Joey Wheeler, going second. So like I said, probably all these replays are going to be going second. You get some unfair second turn plays, but your first turn plays are just set a snow, summon a Woo Lord, summon a Lucent, and just hope you don't die. So here our opponent's set to a monster and some back row. We're going to start with Into the Void, just gives us double the Woo Lords. We use Dark World Dealings, throw away a snow, that's a Ceruli. Now we can follow up with our Gates. Gates banishes snow, discard the Ceruli. Ceruli jumps to the opponent's side of the field, discards our Rainbow. Rainbow's going to destroy the monsters. He has Red Eyes. We hit a back row, Drowning Mirror Force, guys, with a top deck Lightning. Very lucky, but we would have had ways around it regardless with the Woo Lord if we jumped another Ceruli, or if we had not gone for lethal, we would have saved for backup. Tons of options, but we hit it. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's a Joey Wheeler old school style now, going second. Like I said, most of these replays, if not all, will be going second. Here our opponent's using Grid, which is pretty tough for us, since we really do try to swoop in for OTKs. He just sets a monster though, so we'll see what we can do. We're going to start with Cheerful Coffin. We used it to throw away just one Ceruli. That's going to throw away our Woo Lord. Woo Lord's going to destroy both the monsters. It was Dragon Unity, and we break his Grit. Top decks has to scoop. That's all it is, guys. Rock, paper, scissors. Obviously a Grit Dragon Unity deck is another OTK deck, so it's just who goes first. And you know, this is a nice destructive OTK deck, but it's like an old school OTK deck where it really has no depth. That's why that first version of Dark Worlds had that Fabled Tuner, because then you have a Synchro Pool. Oops, I do have a Synchro Pool visible right here. Then you have a Synchro Pool you can actually use, and it gives it more depth. It gives you more bite, more plays, stuff like that. But this, it's the Ceruli OTK version. Really like it. All we need are some first turn plays for this that are consistent and actually worthwhile putting into a deck. And I don't know if Dark Worlds have that in their archetypes, so we'll have to see. And thanks for watching, guys.